homosexuals, what's up? I hope you're doing as good as I'm doing. Mentioned it last night, but yeah, 8 a.m., 9 a.m. workout, pretty tough. Pretty tough. Oh man, every time I have a workout like this where I gotta go twice in 12 hours, and especially when the second one is in the crack of dawn in the morning, right when I wake up. I know there's people out there and you're like, that's not early. I'll go at 4 in the morning. You don't understand. Oh, I've been going to the gym at 4 to 6 p.m. every day for the past, 6-7 years now. Anything before noon feels like the crack of dawn. Feels like I'm dying. It's not a matter of, I got the motivation. I got the passion. I'm going to fucking do it. You don't get me wrong. But I'm not going to pretend like I am not struggling. You know? It's okay to struggle, but you got to struggle with purpose. You know? It's one thing to want to rant about all the bullshit you're going through, but you got to rant with a purpose, an idea of how you want to improve, do better, motivate yourself, whatever, all the above. Snatches, as you could fucking imagine, felt pretty stiff. And mobility-wise, everything's always there. I'm fine, we're chilling. It's just a matter of if I go twice in 12 hours, it is a given that my shoulders and my core are going to be stiff. That's just how it is. If I could turn that shit off, I would. It's not my choice. It's my body's. That's why we take rest days. That's why we go at the same time every day. Mainly my low back and core were just really, really burnt out from clean and jerk squat yesterday. But through our motivation and our endurance and our drive, we got through it, And might I add, did pretty damn well. I had one or two that went slightly forward just because, again, really tired in my core. It's hard to balance like that. Especially, the main thing is it is so damn hard to whip under the bar at light speed when I feel like that. It is just difficult. There's no other way to put it. I don't gotta be complex about it. It's just hard as fuck. That's it. But, as I kept going, getting to my working sets, getting to the last set, every set got a little bit better. And that is what I'm pushing for. That's what I'm trying to do every day. I'm not trying to just sit there and go through shit and be like, oh, whatever. I'll just embrace a shitty workout and bleh. It's not like that. I want to try to at least do better than how I walked in, Because I always say, you want to do better than you from yesterday. But sometimes you got to do better than you from your warm-up set, As weird as that may sound, or you from your first working set. Because my fifth set compared to my first set, I would easily say my fifth set was better because I had warmed up. I got the experience and the practice in every single set, trying to do better every single set and rep, and it got better. That, sometimes you got to take the focus away from the weight, put the focus on just increasing your mobility, your explosiveness, your core, whatever, just doing one step of progression at a time in the moment when you're just doing it. It's such an important skill to get used to improving in the moment, doing one rep, being like, all right, went a little forward, that felt like shit. I got to really lock in now and just do it and do it better. And I need to focus on these few things that I know will make me better so that I can leave the gym knowing that I put in 100% of what I had today. But other than snatches, bench was pretty fun. I will say, the benches at the other gym were technically better. They had powerlifting bars for the old gym, and they only have Olympic bars. In this gym, they have elephant bars, but I got baby hands, dude. Unless I'm doing suicide grip, I am not benching with no goddamn elephant bar. That's just not me. But other than that, it felt pretty good, Obviously, I missed my last bench day because of all the moving, unfortunately, and I've been going really light ever since I pulled my chest a little over 2 weeks ago, right before my knee happened. So this was kind of my first day doing a real programmed workout for bench that goes along with a more programmed cycle, because I was going lighter last week just to warm it up. But anyway, we got there and we did great. So that's I gotta take that shit and hold on to it for as long as it'll go. I'm pumped. My shoulders are feeling boulderish, but tomorrow's a rest day, so I get this entire day, because I worked out in the morning, and all day tomorrow, and then the morning the next day to fully rest. So I'm basically getting a full 48 to like 50, 60 something hours of just full rest. And I fucking need it. I need it, because I am not doing no goddamn morning workout when I get back. But yeah, it's, you know, we got to take it one step at a time, appreciate what we can do in the moment, and that's what matters. So physically, I'll just 7.5, right in the middle right there. You know what? 7.45. I got to be realistic. It was tough. I will say, just before I get into that, mentally, I'm feeling at a pretty good whopping 8.35. That feels pretty good. So like I kind of got carried by my mental today, which was really good, because sometimes when you got to work out twice in 12 hours and just put it in there, put in the work and just do it, even though your body does not want to and you feel like shit, it can be a good thing to be able to overpower that with mental, as long as you're not overdoing the weight, you know, as long as you are doing what physically you imagine yourself to be capable of in that moment, realistically, not egotistically. Then you can, if you push the mental up, like I always say this, like if you physically are not injured and feel completely fine, then you just got to turn that mental on. You know, you got to get that shit pumping, going, music, talking to homies, yelling, screaming, barking. I don't fucking care. You got to do what you got to do to hype that shit up, because how else are you going to do it? You know, you got to be excited and passionate to put in your best every single rep. And yeah, again, like I felt I was just stiff as fuck when I got in. My low back was just really tired from squatting and clean and jerking yesterday. So, you know, physically it's just not going to be high. Even if I could push the mental higher, I got to be realistic and know that the physical was down. It was tough. But that's exactly why I'm going to be set up even better in the future for this. This is kind of what I mean when I say you got to rant with a purpose, or struggle with a purpose. Because you can't just go in and eat shit every single day and just accept the fact that you're going to feel awful. Because, like, working out doesn't feel good. The act of lifting a weight feels like shit. It feels like you're dying. It's overstressing your body when it doesn't need to be. But that feeling, that urge right when you put the barbell down, that is what fucking counts. You know? That's what really gets it moving. It's not about sorry, I got so many words in my fucking head. But it's not just the fucking the reps you put in, or like how you feel in the middle of the set. It's just a matter of being able to lock it in when you need to, and putting in 100%, so that when you put that barbell down, you're gonna sit there and be like, I gotta do that again. You know, because you're every single set you're proving to yourself that you can do more, that you can do better. And if you did shit, you're like, oh, I know I can do better than that. Like today, my warm-ups did not feel great, and even some of the working sets just did not feel great. But by the end of it, I was like, no, that's just an excuse. I know I have it in me. I wrote down these weights for this day in the program for a reason. It wasn't just because I was like, oh, well, if any one little wrong thing happens, or one little thing with my schedule gets a little fucked up, I'm not going to be able to lift it. No, it's just about whether or not I can mentally just go at it at the best I can do right then. And I did better, and I fucking crushed it. That's what matters. You know, I can sit here and tell you all day, like, I know I post like whatever the short, the homosexual moments I put out there. A lot of it's just me bitching for fun. It's a bit of an over-exaggeration, but it's in the moment. It's, people don't realize this. I honestly, I'm kind of realizing it more now myself that we talk about it. But like, I'll bitch to the phone and be like, oh God, I can't breathe. What am I to do? And then I go in and I hit the fucking set. You know, it's that's what I mean when I'm saying ranting and struggling with a drive behind it. You know, I gotta I'll bitch and I'll moan and I'll fucking whine about it, and then I still sit down, throw that shit over my head, push it over my chest, and I do it well with a reason and a drive and a passion, so that I can do better every single time. That's what fucking matters. But yeah, you know, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm yelling at you guys. I'm a bit tired. You know, it's been a long week, a lot of moving, a lot of shit going on with the family, just a lot in general. I'm literally going to Nashville today, so it's gonna be a moment. But we're going to keep doing our best, you know? I got it scheduled to where tomorrow's my rest day. So I will go to Nashville, drink my heart out, have fun, fuck around, find out. Because again, you can fuck around and find out with fear. Or you can fuck around and find out and have fun. I'm always saying you got to roll with the ambiguity of life. You got to kind of let the mystery take over sometimes just to really enjoy the moment. Oh, we're gonna find out tomorrow. And I instead of being like, oh, I don't want to get in trouble, I don't want this and this, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna fucking send it. You know, I'm gonna do everything I can to make that trip as fun as I fucking can for the day that we're there. Because we're gonna go out all night tomorrow, and then leave first thing the next morning. And you know, I'm gonna be going to the gym when we get back after that 6-hour drive. I'm gonna get out of the car, get in my car, go straight to the fucking crunch. 'Cause that's just what I gotta do. You know, it's not a matter of if, it's not a matter of waiting around for something to happen. I got it planned out. It's going to happen. I don't care if I'm there at 10, 11 p.m. at night. As long as it's not past midnight, I'm going to fucking be there. And even more than that, if we're like looking at leaving way too late in the day, I'm sure there's a crunch somewhere in Tennessee. I will find somewhere to work out, you know? I'll go find a goddamn stick on the side of the road and start snatching for... I'm gonna look like a hitchhiker, and people are gonna be like, should we pick that guy up? And I'd be like, oh no, I'm just doing my Olympic lifting. Just felt like going out to the I-75, throw a stick around, fuck around, find out in the wild. But anyway, you know what I mean. I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna have fun, we're gonna stay passionate and fucking commit to this life that we got. So you won't be seeing me tomorrow. I'm sorry. I know you guys have been missing all the things that I do, but we're back. We're on a normal schedule again. The moving's over, so there won't be all these random days that I miss because of 12 and 15-hour days of moving and working. We're here, and I'm here for it. We got the program started. We're on the first week of the first block out of 3 blocks. So we're gonna do it one day at a time, 1 week at a time, 1 month at a time, and at some point, y'all are going to see me explode with some progress. And then you'll be like, damn, maybe I got to start doing some high volume, low weight weeks like the guy Jake's doing. I'm doing 65% this week. Everyone's like, that's too light. Wait, you go do 5 triples on clean and jerk or snatch and you tell me that's too fucking light. God damn it. Even better, do your power lift after your Olympic lift like I do. Do 5x6. You'll be crying. I'll tell you now. Nearly shit myself on the bench today, but I just was like, all right, time to clench and fucking press. But anyway, I appreciate you guys hanging out. You know, I'm just fucking ranting my heart out. I appreciate y'all sticking around and listening to what I got to say. Let me know how the lifts have been going. And I'll be back day after tomorrow. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.